happy Monday. Welcome back to the vlog. This will be vlog 13? I think so. I really need to keep better track of that so I don't go, I wonder what week it is every week. I have just finished Zumba. That class was so full tonight. There was like no room at all, and heaps of newbies. So it's kind of a nice feeling to be like one of the experienced people, and you can kind of see when some of the moves are a little bit complicated and you're kind of like on a bit of an angle, you can see the people behind you like watching you, and it's like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Look at me. I've done this before. I'm a pro. Like, it's just a nice feeling, I guess. I am starting the week in a really, really great headspace. If you watch the end of the last vlog, you'll see that I had a really great weekend, a really active weekend. I'm just in a great space. It's a really nice feeling, particularly when you kind of consider how I'd been the last couple of weeks. I think it's nice that I'm actually starting it in a great place this week. So I had the pre-season netball session. I went and walked Mount Cannibal. I went and did the Lyrebird walk. I had the PT session. I just had like a really active, outdoors, like just a great weekend. So definitely feeling really awesome this Monday. The challenge goes into week 7 on Wednesday. So you guys have stuck around for 6 full weeks of this stupid challenge. And what happens on Wednesday is we lose carbs completely from our lunch and dinner. So we're still meant to be having 100 grams of carbs post-workout. I've been really slack with that. I don't know, I just haven't had it. I'm not ordinarily that hungry after I work out. It's normally like a couple of hours later that I start to get hungry. So I'm going to need to make sure that with the massive drop in calories by losing the carbs at lunch and dinner, that I am really mindful of ensuring that I do still have those carbs when I do have my post-workout. So that's going to be interesting to see. It's only 2 weeks. I'm going to stick to it as much as I possibly can. I obviously want to see the most amount of results possible for this challenge, and with there only being 2 weeks left, this is kind of like the optimal time, to really ensure that I see those results. So it's going to be an interesting week. I'm not sure how I'm going to cope without the carbs at lunch and dinner, because I do love my carbs. It's one reason why I could never do keto, but we'll definitely have to kind of, see how we go. I might have to just do all of the workouts that the challenge asks for so that I can have all the extra carbs that I want. But yeah, so just in a really, really great mindset today, guys. I don't know if I can make this work. Let me just waste more time while I'm filming, because why not? Yesterday, after the pre-season netball training, one of my friends literally yelled out to me. She's like, "Stop!" And I did, thinking there was something on me. And this is what she did. So that is a photo of me from behind. And I was like shocked, guys. I was so overwhelmed and shocked that that's me. That's what I look like at the moment. I haven't looked like that in probably 6 or 7 years. So it's so nice that, like, when I'm not just like comparing little selfies that I've taken or, footage from this vlog, that other people are seeing the changes, that, when an unposed photo from behind makes me happy, I'm in a great place. So hopefully I can keep this mindset up and just keep smashing the next 2 weeks of this challenge, and finish it on a high. So be a nice way to come into Christmas, I reckon. Hey team, happy Tuesday. I have just finished the Tuesday night HIIT class and I feel like I may have died. Oh, that class was so hard. I feel like I say that after every class, but my heart rate literally goes straight into the yellow zone, which is like I don't know, 165 plus, and I'm dying. The whole 30 minutes, I'm dying. As you can hear, I still haven't been able to shift this cold. I think it's actually getting worse, which is never a good thing. But I'm trying to, you know, make sure I get enough sleep. I'm trying to sweat it out. I'm obviously eating lots of veggies. I'm trying to kick it in the butt, and so far it's not working for me, but that's okay. I messed up a little bit on the challenge today. I was in a meeting all day. And it was a meeting I didn't realize was catered. So I had brought my lunch and I had brought my snacks, but it was a catered meeting. All the food was in front of us, and I didn't really want to go and like heat my lunch up. It's a meeting I don't normally go to. I was standing in for one of my colleagues. So I don't know anyone, and I just got really self-conscious, which I know is so stupid. Like, who cares if I go and microwave my food and eat that instead of eating the sandwiches and wraps? But I felt stupid. Like, I just felt silly. It's so high school and it's so emotionally immature of me. But, you know, I think when it comes to those kinds of things, like, I still get hung up on what people think. I still get hung up on, you know, what's their opinion going to be of me? Like, it's the most pathetic thing. And I know that if I was the person in the meeting and I'm eating the shitty sandwiches and someone else has an amazing lunch, I'm like, oh, that looks really good. I wish I had that. But because it's me doing it, I'm like, no, they're going to think I'm stupid. I'm not going to do that. So I had a couple of crackers. I had some French onion dip. I had like 2 little squares of cheese. And I even had some cabana. And then I had a sandwich. So I made sure that I was like only having small portions of it while still eating it. And obviously it's not in line with the challenge at all. But I let my, you know, my self-confidence and my, I guess, anxiety get the better of me today in that meeting, which is really silly, but that's okay. It's fine. You know, you live and you learn. I just need to kind of, I guess, assure myself that it's okay to eat food that I want to eat, to not eat food that I don't want to eat. You know, I had someone make a comment to me last week when I was denying food. So they were trying to offer me some cookies and I was like, no, it's okay. Like, I really don't want it. They're like, no, I'm sure you do. Like, just have one. And I was like, no, it's fine. And then their comment was, you're a little bit obsessed, don't you think? And I got really offended. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have already seen that post. But I was actually like hung up on that comment for a couple of days. And again, it's all around that self-confidence. It's around, you know, allowing myself to be shattered by tiny little insignificant comments from people who really don't mean anything to me. But I kind of let it dictate and rule, you know, how I feel emotionally for a couple of hours, which is so silly, but it is what it is and I can't help that. So it's a long update for Tuesday, guys, but I obviously want to ensure that I'm being real with you and that I am updating about how I'm feeling, and I am updating about, you know, when I am struggling. And today was a struggle. Today I definitely let my anxiety and my self-image get the better of me, and I made some poor choices. But I'm going to go home, I'm going to have my meal prep, I'm going to stick to my calories. I haven't blown over because I obviously did make the right choice in choosing smaller portions, you know, only having like a couple little blocks and those kinds of things. So at least that way I don't have to feel guilty. And I don't feel guilty. I feel like an idiot, but I don't feel guilty. You know, and I guess that's the main thing in terms of improving my relationship with food. I feel like today was kind of a step forward for my relationship with food and a sideways step for managing my mental health, you know, on this challenge and on this journey. That will probably do my Tuesday because I've been talking for 4 minutes now. Yeah. Loved the HIIT class, feeling amazing, burned 400 calories, gonna go home and have dinner. Hey team, happy Wednesday. I have just finished the 6:30 p.m. body pump class, and that's my MyZone turning off. I didn't wake up in time this morning to go to Grit. I obviously needed the sleep. This cold is still kicking my butt. It's not going anywhere. In fact, I think it's moved to my chest, so that's not fun. But I knew I had to do something today, so I decided I was going to come do the 6:30 body pump class again, the same one that I did last week. So this is the express class. It's only 30 minutes, but I don't know if you can see like the sweat on my face right now, but it certainly gets the heart rate up straight away, even though it is only the half an hour. So it's a good little workout. I really enjoy the body pump classes. I like feeling strong after them. I think that's why my preference at the moment is definitely weight classes, because I feel so strong when I finish them. Cardio just makes me feel exhausted and like ugh. But I feel fit and strong and capable when I finish a weights class. So I think they're very quickly becoming my favorites. I obviously didn't weigh myself this morning because I didn't go to the gym. I did just jump on the scales then. But like I'm actually, I don't know, like this week and last week, I actually haven't worried about the scales at all. I've weighed myself 3 times in 2 weeks, which, like, if you guys think back to vlog 5, 6, 7, 8, I was weighing myself daily, sometimes even twice a day, because I had become so obsessed with it. And I think I've really been trying in the last couple of weeks to kind of reframe my mindset so that I'm not so worried about the number on the scale, and I'm more worried about how I'm feeling and, you know, my capabilities in the class and all those kinds of things. It's been really good not weighing myself. I jumped on tonight just for curiosity's sake, but I will probably weigh myself properly either tomorrow if I get up in time and go to the body pump class. Otherwise I'll do it Saturday in line with my PT set. So it's nice not feeling so dependent on what the scales tell me, because I am feeling so good about everything else. I don't know how long that'll last. I feel like it's going to be something I'm going to have to continually work on. So, I'm not ticking it off as defeated yet, but I'm definitely feeling better about not weighing myself all the time, as it compared to what I was, a month, 6 to 8 weeks ago. So it's nice. It's a nice feeling. I jumped on, as I said, tonight, and then I weighed myself on Saturday. And then I think I weighed myself the Thursday before that. So literally that's it, 3 times in 2 weeks. Oh, someone almost just smashed into the fire brigade. So only weighed myself 3 times in the 2 weeks, which is a nice improvement. I'm hoping I can get up in time tomorrow for the body pump class. I'm just like, this cold, guys, is literally kicking my butt. I feel horrible. And I've been fiddling with my drink bottle, so all of that noise is probably going to be picked up by the microphone. Let's put that back there. Yeah, this cold is it's doing a number on me. I'm hoping that I start to feel better soon. I'm hoping it doesn't go to my chest and turn into a chest infection, but it's starting to feel like maybe that's what might happen. I'm going to keep, obviously, keeping up my veggie intake because of the challenge anyway, and hope that it makes a difference. So that will do my Wednesday update, and I will check back in with you all tomorrow. Happy Saturday, everyone. I've just finished my morning PT session. I didn't make it to the gym on Thursday as I decided I was going to have a rest and recovery day. I went down to the Mornington Peninsula Hot Springs and it was divine. It was such a good day. My body definitely needed the rest. Between the cold and all the time that I've been spending at the gym, it was definitely good just to kind of be zen for a couple of hours. I meant to go to the gym yesterday. I just did not get there. My hubby and I went out for dinner, and then afterwards I was like, you know what, I'm still not feeling 100%. This cold is just not shifting. I need to listen to what my body needs, and I need to spend the night at home. I'm trying to ensure that I do listen to what my body is saying to me. I have this really nasty habit of pushing too far, particularly when I'm unwell, because I kind of expect that I'm not going to get sick. So when I do get sick, I get really annoyed with myself. And this cold has kind of shifted to my chest a little bit. So I'm worried that if I don't look after myself, it's going to turn into, bronchitis or something like that. So I had 2 nights off the gym and it felt really weird. It felt really bizarre. The gym has kind of become my downtime and my time to just, refresh on the day, compartmentalize, everything that kind of happened, it's my self-care routine. And not having that for 2 days felt really strange. I kind of felt a little bit like out of sorts, which is nice and exciting because obviously it means that I'm on my way to making this a routine and, you know, like a permanent structure in my life. But I also recognized this morning that it was really hard to get out of bed. And I think that's because I did miss the last 2 days. It's that kind of, you know, if I make it consistent and I'm always going, then it becomes part of my routine. If I miss too many days in a row, I'm likely to fall off the bandwagon. And I know it's not just about the gym. I know that it's, you know, more so about what you put in your mouth, but the gym definitely helps. You know, it keeps me accountable. It makes me want to eat good food because I want to fuel my body. And if I miss too many days in a row, I think I'm at risk of falling off the bandwagon completely. So it's good that I've recognized that, and I'm obviously going to try and make sure that I keep on top of that. It's going to be hard with summer coming up, you know, well, not hard, it's going to be easy rather to make excuses and to kind of be like, oh, well, I'm not going to go today because I'm going to go to the beach, or I'm not going to go today because I'm going to go do this. So I think I just need to make sure that I hold myself accountable and that I do keep going. If I miss too many days in a row, I'm going to fall off the bandwagon, and I want to obviously, you know, I want to do this properly, and I want to make sure that that doesn't happen. I do, however, have some exciting news. I weighed myself this morning and I have officially lost 30 kilos. I am so happy. I might cry. I'm probably not going to, but I might. So my official weight this morning is 131.4, which means I've lost 30.2 kilos. And I am literally just like over the moon, guys. I'm so happy. I never thought that I would get here. I thought that I was just going to be that fat, unfit girl forever. That was, you know, since the moment the accident happened and I stacked on that initial 20 kilos, I was kind of resigned with the fact that this was me. I was just going to be fat forever, and that was that. And I mean, you know, I still have a long way to go. But the fact that I have been able to lose 30 kilos, this is the most weight I've ever lost ever, is incredible. I am so proud of myself. I feel so much better for it. I'm so happy that I decided in August that enough was enough and I was actually going to do something about this. Because if I had have waited another couple of months, if I had have waited till next year, if I had have waited till Monday, you know, I wouldn't be sitting in the car right now feeling so incredible for having lost 30 kilos. And I'm so glad that I did, you know, take that step. So if you're watching this and if you are unhappy with where you're at, you want to do better, you expect more from yourself, you want to feel healthier and happier, please don't wait till Monday. Please don't wait till the start of the month. Please don't wait till the start of the season. Do something today. Even if all you do is something small, even if you just add a plate of veggies with your meal, or even if you just go for a walk around the block, or you do 10 squats while you're waiting for your food to cook in the fry pan, whatever it might be, just do something today. I promise you that future you will thank you for not waiting till Monday. And I'm not like, you know, trying to be a motivational speaker, but I know that if I had kept waiting, I was never going to get here. I needed to take that first step. And I know that taking that first step is the hardest and the scariest and is the most intimidating thing that you can do. But I promise you it is worth it. My mental health has never been better. My confidence has never been better. My self-belief has never been better. There's so many benefits to this. There are far, far, far more benefits than there is cons. Okay, maybe I can't have white bread whenever I want. Maybe I need to be mindful of how much cheese I eat. Maybe, you know, I do need to limit the amount of chocolate that I'm eating. But in comparison to how I'm feeling right now, they're minuscule. They really are. Okay, enough soapbox motivational speak from me. I'm going to go about the rest of my Saturday, but I'm just... I don't know, guys, I feel amazing and I'm so proud of myself. You know, obviously I want to lose another 30 kilos and that seems kind of daunting and intimidating, but considering I've already lost 30, surely I can do it, right? Morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. I have just spent the last 2.5 hours at the gym. Holy moly. So as part of the last kind of stretch for the challenge, some of the trainers at our gym are doing a Sunday PT sesh. Well, it's like a Sunday HIIT class for the last 2 weeks. So I've just had that because we are obviously in the final stretch for the challenge now, which is super exciting. And I think I died. Like, I actually think I may have died. That is the closest I have ever been in the last, well, you know, however many years to vomiting while working out. Like, I actually had to stop at one point just to like collect my breath because I seriously was so close to running to the toilet. It was ridiculous. And I've never pushed myself that much before. So we did like a circuit. We had a heap of people in the middle doing box jumps or box steps because I cannot box jump. And then we had like a heaps of circuit on the outside. So they had like the sled, the ski erg, the rower, kettlebell walking lunges, clean and press, burpees, the air bike, just a heap of things. And you kind of circulated through. So we did that. We did the outside twice and the inside twice. And I literally was like dead, laying on the floor, SOS, send help, far out. And then afterwards, because we like to, you know, do stupid things, we decided that we were going to try and do some of the upper body part of the challenge as well. So I've been a little bit not slack because I'm still coming to the gym every day or every other day, but I haven't been doing the challenge exercises the way that they're intended. There's just so much of them. Like, they're just, I don't know, I was going to see if I had the booklet here, but I don't. So I didn't really want to spend that much time at the gym, but while I was here and I was with my friends who were also doing the challenge, I was convinced, dragged by the ears to participate and do some of it. So we spent the next hour and a bit just doing the upper body session. And I tell you what, guys, I've literally burnt 925 calories according to the MyZone. So I worked hard. I worked really, really hard this morning. We have to meal prep today because we are literally down to nothing in terms of our food. So I'm going to go home and then I'm going to get all my shit together and head back to my friend's house so we can meal prep. And we're going to go on a bit of a walk to try and get some of our low intensity steady state in as well. So I'm tired. I want to go to bed, but I'm not. I'm going to keep doing what I need to do and just, it'll be worth it, right? Hey team, happy Sunday. I have finished meal prepping. I've done everything I need to do and I'm going to go home and I'm going to veg on the couch and I'm not going to do anything for the rest of the evening because I have worked so hard this week. I'm actually really proud of myself. I, kind of could give up at this point. It's definitely a point previously in my journeys where I probably would have given up. So it's nice that I'm still pushing and I'm still going to the gym and I'm sticking to my calories and I'm mostly sticking to the challenge food and I'm feeling really, really good about it. I was kind of talking to some friends about this and I was saying that like it's really frustrating that past Tegan gave up so many times. There has been 100 times in the last 8 years since my weight became a problem where I have started or I'm going to start Monday or I'm going to start next week or I'm going to do this. And I just like imagine where I would be now if I had have started then like I said I was going to. It's kind of like, hindsight is a wonderful thing. Hindsight's also a bitch. And I just wish that I knew then what I know now. Not that this is easy because it's not and I want to quit every day, but eating better food and being in a calorie deficit is easy. Like the science behind that is easy. Being disciplined, keeping myself motivated, being determined, those things aren't easy and it's definitely 100% the easier option to just give up and go back to what I was doing previously. But the science of being in a deficit and working out more than you're eating, is easy. I always overcomplicated it. It was always, I've got to eat this or I can't eat that, or I tried to, ensure that I didn't have this, or I deprived myself, and that's why it never lasted, because in my mind it was always, I have to quit everything that I love and I can only eat veggies. And most of what I'm eating at the moment is veggies, but I still have room for the things that I like, and I'm still able to eat real food, and I'm not, in tiny little portions, and I'm not trying to have like 1,000 calories a day or, anything like that. So it's just like, I always just overcomplicated it, and I always made it harder than it needed to be. And it doesn't need to be that hard. So if you're someone who is currently watching this thinking, I could maybe shift a couple kilos, or I've got 50 kilos to lose, or, even if it is only 1 or 2 kilos, I implore you to start today. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for next week. Seriously, guys, you will thank yourself 100 times over if you just start today. Maybe it's literally just about cutting down something that you shouldn't eat too much. Or maybe it's about going for a walk after work because you sit at a desk all day and you haven't had enough, physical activity. Or maybe it's about swapping from Coke to Diet Coke. I don't know. Whatever it is that you want to do, start today, because you'll seriously thank yourself so much. I kick myself every day for the opportunities that I missed, for the times that I didn't do it, for the times that I quit, for the times that I gave up, for the times that I promised myself on a Sunday, I'm going to start tomorrow, and then Monday came and I had Macca's for lunch, like just the stupid little things that I just wish I hadn't done. Hindsight really is a bitch, and I know it's so easy for me sitting here now having lost 30 kilos to be like, oh, I wish I had done this. But if I had have done that, maybe I would be sitting at my goal weight right now, and that's kind of depressing, but it is what it is. I can't change what I didn't do. I can only ensure that I keep pushing, and I'm really mindful of the challenge finishing next week. I'm really mindful of the fact that it would be so easy to just binge like crazy, eat all the food that I've not had on the challenge, go and smash a double quarter pounder meal, have cold rock ice cream, like just do all of the things that I know is not good. It would be so easy to go and do that. And I need to just keep talking to myself and giving myself the pep talk around, if I want to have Macca's next week when the challenge finishes, okay, maybe I'm going to, but I'm going to get a cheeseburger, not a double quarter pounder meal. Maybe I do want ice cream next week, and, maybe I get Halo Top ice cream and put my own mix-ins into it. So I'm still having something, and it's a little bit naughty, but it's not me going to Cold Rock, getting their ice cream and having 3 mix-ins. Maybe I do want to, demolish a toasted cheese sandwich, but I do it on wholemeal bread with, a little bit of cheese instead of a lot of a cheese. I don't know, guys. Like, it's, these are just kind of ideas, but I need to kind of keep talking to myself and not let myself fall off the bandwagon next week when this challenge is over, because that's going to be, where I kind of slip up, and that's going to be a real danger period for me in terms of completely falling off the bandwagon and reversing all of my hard work. Hopefully it's not, but I'm just mindful that this is kind of like a high risk period, and I need to have effective mitigations in place to try and prevent that from happening. So I think that will do for the vlog. I've been talking for about 8 minutes now. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, if you have any questions, any queries, any comments, any feedback, please make sure that you leave it below. I'm always open to any questions and, helping you guys out. I'm not an expert, but I'm definitely happy to kind of point you in the direction of what worked for me. If you haven't subscribed already, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, as well as click the little bell so you get the notifications for when I've posted, because I am obviously posting weekly. And go check out my Instagram. I'm super active over there, and I'm more than happy to engage with you guys. I hope you all have a fantastic week, and I will see you next vlog.